Welcome to OneBuckAdClub. In this video, we're going to do 5 short steps to help you get off to a fast start. We're going to make sure that you edit your profile, fund your e-wallet. After funding e-wallet, purchase positions, how to post your ad, and then how to get advertising to spread the word. When you first signed up, if you notice when you clicked on register, it just asked for the basic information. Username, password, first name, last name, email. So your profile is going to be lacking some information. So I'm going to go ahead and get logged in. And then the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to edit profile. Now mine is all the way filled out because I did it, but so there will be fields that are empty here. So your address, city, state, Providence, zip code, birthday. You can add some of your social media, and then your processor account. So make sure that your processor account is the solid trust pay that you're going to be using for the OneBuckAdClub. So over here you can click on edit account, and then you can change it to whichever solid trust pay you want to use, and I'm going to use that one. And they always ask for your secondary password, and that is very, very important. Let me back up a minute here. Okay, my apologies for that. I kind of skipped over the registration here. So back when I was talking about registering, this is where you're going to put your username, and your username cannot be changed, your password, confirm your password, and your secondary password. This secondary password is very, very important. It's the only way you can transfer funds between your OneBuckAdClub and your STP, and the only way you can get paid. So very, very important not to skip this step. Well, actually the system won't let you skip it, but very important, write it down somewhere, send it to yourself in an email. If you use RoboForm or LastPass or something like that to remember your passwords, make sure that you get that password, because if you do forget that password, you're not going to be able to access your funds. There is a process to be able to reset it from the admin side, but it is a tedious process and it takes a lot of time. So please, please just make sure you write down both your password and your secondary password. So I'm logged back in here, and here's your main account dashboard. You can do pretty much anything from here, and then the menu on the left side as well. So here's how you fund your e-wallet, make a new purchase, affiliate tools, that would be banners that you could use to advertise, place your ad, your account history, edit preferences, support tickets. So let's go into edit preferences, and like I say, make sure you just put everything in here correctly. Make sure it's the correct solid trust pay account. So the next thing we want to do is we want to fund our e-wallet. So you click on this link here, and right now I have no money in my e-wallet. So the way we would fund the e-wallet is, right now there is a zero balance in there, so we're gonna, or if you do have some money in here, well, let's show how this process works. I'm gonna request a cash out because I do have some balance in here. This thing is really starting to move pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it from the processor, which shows $55, and I am going to withdraw it back to e-wallet. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to take the whole amount there. That's one of the keys of this thing really moving, is I believe, and I don't have an exact formula, but every time you get a cash out, put it back in, because that's what propels. But I always recommend, and I get personal recommendation, I'm going to keep putting at least 50% back in, and then 50% into my STP, and then just kind of work it from there. See how it works. So here's that secondary password we were talking about. Remember, you can't do anything without that secondary password. And it does show here that there is zero fee. So if you were cashing out from your solid trust pay via credit card, well, there would be a fee and it would be listed here. So I'm going to put in my secondary password, and I'm going to request a cash out. There's my RoboForm coming up. It says OK, so I have successfully requested a cash out. So now I'm also going to fund my e-wallet. So right now at this point, I could actually go and purchase a position or positions. So it shows we always buy back into level 1, which is white, and they have increased it up to 150 maximum. Yeah, we told you in one of the first videos that we're going to see how this thing starts working out, and we're going to adjust it to either more or less depending, just to keep everything moving. So, position cost, total cost, and there's my solid trust pay balance. Well, instead of doing that, let me just do this. I'm going to go ahead and fund my account, and we're going to go from solid trust pay. Let's take $5 because I already have 55 to make a purchase. So again, here, see, notice the fees. Solid trust pay, and there will be a credit card drop down here pretty soon. So amount to fund $5. There's a 65-cent fee. So I want to make it an even. So let's just go $6. So I just want to add $5 to the 55 I already have, and I want to purchase 60 positions. So I'm going to click on Fund e-wallet. I say yes, and it takes me to Solid Trust Pay, and here you have a choice of credit or debit card. Now keep in mind there might be a little additional fee on the credit card, so until we have that button there that'll show that figure a little bit extra above what you want to repurchase with. So I'm going to go with Solid Trust Pay Balance, and then of course it's going to ask me to log in to my Solid Trust Pay account. And I have RoboForm. If you guys don't have RoboForm, it's only 20 bucks a year, or you can get LastPass. I just would not be able to remember all of my passwords without this. So pay to username OneBuckAdClub $6. E-wallet fund purpose purchase of products, and specify purpose of transfer here. You could put banner ads and make payment. Oops, you missed one field, it says. So what did I miss? Oh, my secondary password. See, there we go. I forgot to type in my password. And yeah, so I guess that makes a good illustration there, huh? Keep that secondary password. There we go. You have successfully made the payment, so return to merchant. Your e-wallet has been funded with the selected processor. Nope, scratch that. We want to go to purchase position. So we're going to go over to purchase a position right here, and always goes back into level 1, 150 maximum. And as you notice, I now have $60 in there because that request from STP put it right into my e-wallet here. So now I can buy 60 positions. And total cost is 60. There's no charge on that. So we're going to go ahead and complete purchase. Are you sure you want to complete this purchase? Yes. Or okay. So there we are. You have successfully completed the purchase. So these are the total positions I have, and I'm already working on getting into the green, and this thing is really starting to move and pick up steam. Now I guess while we're here, also very important that you want to place your text or your banner ads. So we're going to go down here, and we are going to see advertising, my text banner ads, and I have already some set up in here. And actually I did get a sale on this one. This is one of my own products, so out of the 8 clicks that it got, I did get a sale, so this thing's working pretty good. So these are the ones that I want to promote. So let's say if you wanted to add a new campaign, you would select either a text ad or a banner ad. Let's say text ad, and we'll call it text ad. Oh, okay, so the target URL, sorry about that, so you'd have to put the URL that you're doing and the ad of the text, or the text of the ad, I should say. So I'm going to cancel that. Let me go back into, so this is my campaign ID, this is my title, this is the target URL. I'm using the product itself to track the ad. And then the banner URL. The banner URL is the direct URL that goes directly to the image. So it's just the HTTP that ends in .ping. And I've already tested that one. So I'm going to add a new campaign and I'm going to call it banner ad, and I'm just going to call it test banner URL. So here you can put in your banner URL just like I did there. So it's going to end with a .png or .jpg or .gif, and there's even a little test here that you can test the banner. So the banner is working. So make sure that you have the proper URL to your banner and then test it to make sure it works. And while we're talking about banner ads, I was asked to mention this. So here's the FAQ part of the members area. So this is very important. I'm not going to go over each and every one of these. I think it's up to you as an individual to go in here and find out, the FAQs. It is FAQ number 6. How do I post my banner or text ad on the website? Well, I showed you how to do it, but please keep in mind that the banners that will be deleted if you use any site with illegal activity, no viruses, trojans, or spyware, no adult content, no sex offensive, no racism, no political parties. We are not going to give warning on that. If a banner like that is found, it will be deleted, and if it's becomes a repeat offense, your account will be deleted. Sorry, but we have to keep this clean. So now the other part, how are we going to advertise our site? Well, let's go to Affiliate Tools Banners. So in here, this is my referral URL that I want to advertise. Now again, this is a true company force top to bottom matrix, and there are no personal referrals required to earn through the matrix the way it's set up. That's the beauty of this thing, is you don't have to personally refer, but everybody that comes in does need to buy positions, and that's the key for keeping this thing moving. So here's a 125 by 125, which is very popular on a lot of blogs. Here's your lower page banner, 468 by 60. There's a real big banner if you want, and 728 by 90. And all you would have to do is select all, and then I do a right click copy, and then I open up a notepad, and then I paste it in here. So this is what I place on my blog, or if I want to advertise out there, or if you're just advertising your link, there's your link right. So I'll be doing another video getting into a little bit deeper into some of the things that we can do here. But while I'm here, let me just talk about this here. Maybe we could knock it out in one video. So news and updates, make sure there are some news and updates here. It talks about what I was just talking about. My banner has been deleted. Why? Do you need personal help? My downline, let's cover that. So if you do have personal direct referrals, they will show here. But again, personal referrals are not necessary. It does help us as a team, because the more people that come in buying positions, remember, it's buying positions that makes this thing move. So you can also request a cash out. Like I said, I'm putting everything back in at first here, and then at some point I'm going to get my initial $25. I put initially $25, and my first cycle of $25 I put it right back in, and I've just been putting everything right back in, and I'm moving through pretty good there. So what else do we have here? So there's an account, my matrix positions, and I am not the expert on this one, but it does show how many total positions I have, how many purchase positions, and right now I have a 0 cash balance, but that's okay. And it looks like okay, so it looks like I've completed level 3, level 2, as well as level 1. So I should be moving from level 4 into level 5 hopefully pretty soon. So this thing is moving along. It's not a get rich overnight thing, and again, it does depend on people repurchasing positions for your banner and your text ads to keep this thing moving. And if you do need any help, well, here's the FAQs. Again, make sure you go through the FAQs before you turn in a support ticket. Here's your terms of agreement. that you signed when you first signed up. And then here are the support tickets. Again, make sure that you read the FAQ first, because a lot of times that will all be in the FAQ. Oh, and I guess one more thing. Let's go into account history. So here it keeps track of all your account histories. It even has some charts that you can generate, which again is not my strong point. So I don't know. That looks pretty cool. Um, and let's go earnings and cash breakdown. Generate. Yeah, so it does have a little bit something going on there. So thank you everybody for watching this video. It was a little longer than I intended, but I just wanted to be thorough.